What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Anna. Hello, Tubi friends. So today is April Fool's Day. But honestly, I don't know. So I guess honestly what I can talk about is that imposter syndrome almost made me quit my channel. Well, after posting every day from March was really exhausting, even though I did bare minimum of no editing at all. But still, coming up with a concept and, trying to do things, and it's just still a lot of trying to obtain a challenge and upholding it and not trying to quit and things like that, because I ended Vlogmas back in December because I was stressed about me not working and I couldn't get a job at the time. I have a job and medical is still not being cleared, so I'm gonna find temporary work at the moment. So it's just life at this time. Honestly, I went back and forth of why I still make YouTube videos when nobody really is watching my videos and things like that. But I honestly still want to continue to, grow my channel and things like that. I find creativity, and especially when I make shorts, my most recent short got over 1K subscribers, and I'm just not 1K views. And it's not of Snowflake, it was just of me, which is just really cool that, I have a video of me over 1K views, which is really cool. I just wish I had 1K subscribers, but whatever. At least, I'm getting some watch time. But it is really hard of growing your YouTube channel when, you have little to no support and you don't want to have people that you really know. Even though a lot of people, I want to, grow this based off of, chance. And so I feel that this is a safe space for me and nobody's judging me of what I have to say, or I have to be careful what I have to say, or I can't say this, or whatever I'm saying is true. So that's why I feel safe of talking about whatever on my YouTube channel. So that's why I love doing my YouTube channel. It's a safe space for me to talk about whatever I'm going through or whatnot. But my focus is really business and lifestyle and intentional living. I made a new, it's going to be an evergreen content. It's going to be episodes of obsessive living, I think it is. And that's going to be just me, when I am in my new environment, I'm going to try to do things differently than where I am currently in my life. And so I just want to do things differently when I'm, starting my own foundation and things like that, especially, growing my business and growing my new environment. I want to have a structural foundation of sustainability and just, being cautious of, do I really need things or do I don't need these things, And then that way it's I'm not content to having to upload every day. Episodes can be whenever I want to upload. So daily logs are daily vlogs, obviously, and then weekly logs are that, because if I don't do daily vlogs or logs, I'll do weekly logs, like a journal, and so I want to just stand out differently with my editing and be different in that type of thing, because the problem I do have is I compare myself to different channels and things, and it's easier now because I'm stopping it now, where look, this is my journey. I can't compare my journey to their journey because they started earlier or whatnot and things like that. So I can't really say like, oh, well, my channel isn't good because, you know, I don't have 1K subscribers. Like, no, I will eventually get to 1K subscribers. So it's not like oh, I suck or nobody likes me or my channel isn't good enough. It's just that, you know, time will get to 1K subscribers or 1 million subscribers or whatever like that. Like my consistency and my purpose will eventually reach to that goal of whatever. And to get there is just being transparent and to be authentic, where I'm not doing shit just for views or things like that. I want to align with my lifestyle, and I want to align to change my lifestyle for the better, and then also whoever's watching to change their lifestyle in some way. You know, not like forcing you, not like a vegan teacher type thing. I'm not doing things to do it based off a trend or whatever, but I just want to do things more cautiously, especially when I'm going to be on my own and, you know, my own family and things like that. I want to have a good structural foundation for my future child and family. And so I think about what I'm doing now will definitely affect that. And I don't want to do anything where my child will look at these videos and say, oh, she's my mother. I want my child to be like, wow, that's my mom. She's a rock star, or she's a superhero, you know, type thing. So I just think about being considerate of that. Like, I don't want my child to be ashamed when they get older and watch these videos and be like, why did my mom do that? You know, type thing. So I just think about that aspect. And so I'm just really, I know I want to be really real with my mistakes, so that's why I don't do a lot of editing with videos like this, because it's just the raw, uncut, scripted. I don't script my videos in any way if I have to. Like, if I'm reading an article, that's what I'm reading, what I'm researching. That's how I did with the last series that I did with Unmasked Society. So with this, it's going to be the same way of researching, reading an article, and having my input and things like that to, you know, better value of resource that I've looked at and it's accurate to a degree. Or if I don't agree, then I can say, well, you know, this, that, and the third of input, insert type thing, like I did again with my research of building my business and things like that from Unmasked Society. So it's gonna be a lot of trial and error, of course. I'm not perfect in any type of way, but it's just, I don't want to look back at my old channels and things like that anymore. I want to focus on, like, I'm a new content creator. This is my new journey. This is my new chapter. Like, I'm not going to look back at or keep bringing up that I had old channels and things like that anymore, because this channel does have a lot of potential and I do see it being successful. And so, it's just with many times, like, I compare about, like, going back, like, should I start back to my old channel because that has almost 200 subscribers, but I don't think I could do what I'm doing now, and that's just on that platform. So I just feel that doing this, keeping at what I'm doing now, and not giving up and not, you know, looking backwards, because I find my way of doing what makes me happy, and I want to continue to do that, you know, because the one thing I really wanted to do is, when I do a YouTube channel, is I want to talk about myself. I want to talk about, you know, things that can help people, and I want to have a service of helping people the best way that I can. Like, I don't want to do anything where I'm providing advice or anything like that, because I'm not no professional whatsoever. Because I know a lot of people do come on here and be fake imposters of a doctor or things like that, and I definitely don't want to do that. I don't even want to come on here to be like I'm a teacher in some type of way. I just want to share my experiences and my knowledge in business in the best way that I can that could also reflect in lifestyle. And so, that's what I'm trying to do, is balancing that and being also creative in a way to be transparent and authenticity. And that's what I want to build with my business on. And then you can even go back on to Unmasked Society, and then you'll see that consistency of transparency and authenticity in my my assignments and things like that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do further on. And I'm going to also continue this into my next platform of my next class of intentional living and things like that, and sustainability as my focal point. If it's in something relating into that, then I could do it like that as well too. So I have a base of what already I could build off of. And yeah, I'm really happy of we have these access in researching and developing and being creative. And so I think I'm gonna take that and run with it. It might be in my car, it might be in my room, whatever, but I think I want to use my car. I like making videos in my car. I'm gonna put a little music in the background now that I have some time of these episodes where it's going to be really real and really cool, and I could put a little bit more thought into being intentional with living and being careful of what do we need those things in life and things like that. So I hope you like, and I hope you subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Sorry, I'm looking in my phone, like I'm not looking in the viewfinder, like I'm looking at my screen. So it's like I'm not looking at myself. I don't know, but whatever. Bye.